Hi, this is Peter with Quantum Edge AI, and this is the Straddle. This is actually one of my favorite trades. Um, Unfortunately, it is not finite risk. Um, this is a strategy that has the ability to go further down, further up, and your P&L is um, can be very great. Your P&L loss can be very great. Well, your theta decay is really all there. You have also implied volatility negative. So the only what you have to worry about is surprise risk. In the event that this, something, you have this gap down movement and implied volatility is high, you want to sell this contract, this spread. You can also move it with the delta. So say for example, you know, we're slightly delta positive here. We want to be anyway. Close forecast is above the price. What you can do is be delta positive here, delta and theta positive. Now, what's great about this trade is if you look at it, the threshold for where this is positive is from 412 all the way to 427.80. Maybe you want to actually adjust this down somewhat, and you can be completely delta neutral. Now, maybe you're saying, wow, this is kind of a lot of risk. Maybe I should look for a different position where the total risk isn't as bad, um, isn't as uh, you know the risk isn't as great. So what we can do is say, okay, well, say MU, let's have this further movement. Maybe we believe this thing is going to go sideways here. Quantum Edge AI is projecting that it's still going downward. So let's say 106 is our target. We can say, okay, well, where is the straddle at? Sell straddle. Boom. Here you go. There's the straddle, and we will um, sell that. Now, what is your overall position risk here? Do you believe that we can see 115, 120, we can see these values? Well, let's say 115, 115 ends up being a, $500 loss, and you have this movement downward that can be, potentially substantial too. But what is the um, what is the overall probability of this position being in the money? It says 100% here, but that's obviously not true. Um, Not sure why. Maybe I have to reset it. Okay, forget Thinkorswim's probability. What we can do is look at this position and target this, the close forecast at 106, and say, okay, well, there's more downside risk, more surprise risk to the downside than there is to the upside. So maybe I'll lean this position a little bit further down and target that close forecast location. And that's where you want to place this trade is in the area within the channel where price is likely to be, and you want to place this such that your thresholds are within this area. So it believes price is going to be in this. It calculates that price is going to be within this range in the next 5 days, and in the bias is negative. Now that's how you would want to construct the straddle. The straddle itself can be positive, delta positive, or delta negative based upon where you place the straddle. So say for example, our target is actually negative here. If your target is 106, then your delta at the money is going to be negative. If your target is up here, say we sell the 110 straddle, say we sell the 110 straddle, your delta is going to be negative. But for us, only for movement um, below the 110. For price movement above 110, it's going to become negative. So maybe that's a good trade for you. It's contingent upon your portfolio. It's contingent upon, uh, your delta overall delta strategy for long versus shorts, etc. So yeah, you can construct it to be positive. You construct it to be negative. Maybe you want to target the low forecast, and you're super bearish, but you're fine with being negative. Um, you're fine with being somewhat you're delta negative. You have delta positivity, but you think the surprise risk on the way up uh, is very small. So you can structure. That's what's great about the straddle is that you can target specific locations, and you can be generating that theta decay. You can be targeting a specific location. So, say for example, also you can set a profit target where, okay, well, if it does reach 102, I'm out. If it reaches 110, I'm out. But what's great about this trade is if it does reach 110, you're going to be in this perfect area where theta decay, you're going to be making more theta decay. Um, so that is the straddle. And if you have any questions, you can email me at peter@quantumedge-ai.com, or you can comment, like, share, and we can discuss in the commentary. Thank you.